Hello Sagittarius, welcome to the ManjulaAwakening. My name is Kiana, and today I just want to see what Spirit deems most important for Sagittarius. So, guys, this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, as well as any of your ninth house placements. Guys, I also want to let you guys know that once we reach 1,000 subscribers, we are going to give these 3 beautiful decks away to 3 of our lucky subscribers. So if you would like to be entered into that drawing, all we ask you to do is hit the thumbs up button. We're going to go live and do that giveaway as well as answer some free personal questions. So we do hope to see you guys there. Spirit, what is the message? What is it that Sagittarius needs a word on, needs a friend on? What's going on? Sagittarius, I also want to invite you to send us an email to sign up for the newsletter, The Rummage. This does drop twice a month, monthly and mid-monthly. And it's just some useful, helpful information. It usually has a meditation or 2 in it, some affirmations. We usually try to include some journaling prompts. I am stumbling because I just did a reading and this was the overall energy. It was released a couple of days ago, so you guys, I think it might have been yesterday, quite frankly. But it's here again, so we're going to talk about it, Sagittarius. But if you would like that email, if you would like to receive the rummage, here is a beautiful copy of the first edition. Yes, I have made it small. It is a bigger version. But send us an email. We'll happily get that out to you. It's absolutely free, guys. So the overall message is by the book. So Sagittarius is needing a friend on actually staying the course and not deviating from what your spirit guides have told you and what you have planned according to what you have heard from your spirit guides. Okay, so here at the bottom of the deck, we do have Treasure Island and Loyal Heart behind that, and a leg up and exchanging gifts. Sagittarius, you need a friend because you're thinking about deviating the course. Don't do it, because there's something beautiful that's coming in, and what's coming in is actually meant to give you a leg up in the situation that you're currently facing. So let's see where Sagittarius stands. Where is Sagittarius' current energy at? All right, let's see Sagittarius's energy. Where is Sagittarius? What archetype is Sagittarius currently in right now, Spirit? The archetype for Sagittarius. All right, so we have the King of Swords, and this particular King of Swords, he has risen off of his throne, but he has dropped his sword. Okay, so what this is telling me is that, I feel like that there's a unhealthy way that Sagittarius may be exuding their power and their authority. You know what I'm saying? So instead of allowing your authority to show in a proper way through the way that you speak, you may be using more body signals, and you may just be very dominating in the way that you're presenting yourself right now. But what Spirit is trying to get you to be is this Queen of Cups energy right here. And this is calm. So I don't he's off his throne, so he's not necessarily the calmest, but he's also not slinging that sword around recklessly either. But I do feel like that the divine is trying to get you into this calm, intuitive state. So this situation is calling for you to be more compassionate and kinder. Okay, that's what I'm going to leave that at. So let's see what's going on for Sagittarius. Now, I did reset some of my decks, so I'm going to go in with this. I didn't reset this one, guys. So let's see what's going on, Spirit. What's the word? What's the word for Sagittarius? Want to look at the situation, the challenge, what's not being seen, and then some advice, okay? All right, Spirit. So what's the situation here for Sagittarius? There's something beautiful trying to come in for you, but it's like because this is an 11 card, which and you don't break. 11 is a master number, so you don't necessarily break that down. So I do feel like that a cycle has fully completed, and this is about like just keep moving forward and not moving backwards, because I feel like that right before this cycle completed, I do feel like that you receive some type of clarity, some type of synchronicity that lets you know that you were on your way to attaining something. And but there's this energy of kind of being a little, the Two of Wands is the situation, Spirit saying from the top. The Wheel of Fortune is in the challenge. Exactly. Divine timing is in the challenge. So things are not moving according to your plan, like the way that you, not your plan, according to your timeline. Things are not moving the way you had expected them to move, but things are moving forward. There are reversals in this deck, and everything is in the upright so far. So that's beautiful energy, Sagittarius. There is something coming in. The Two of Wands is all about planning and taking those actual steps. And I'm seeing the card from my Car Elizabeth deck. Small steps equal great accomplishments. So you're taking the small steps, but it's not, you're not seeing the accomplishments as great as you would like them to be. The Page of Swords in the reverse. So what Sagittarius isn't seeing is, with the Page of Swords being in the reverse, there could be, when we talk about the Page of Swords, in the reverse, that goes back to this sarcasm, let's just be real, being a little rude, cynical. But this is also saying that someone could possibly be watching you as well. Your advice from the universe is the Knight of Coins. This is a need to really pay attention to the details and make sure that you're, like, there's something about remaining committed here, okay? And then I say that there's a need to pay attention to the details, especially with this Page of Swords in the reverse, because you see how this Knight of Pentacles is actually stepping on that snake. Well, in Egyptian time, and this is an Egyptian deck, the snake was representative of loyalty and royalty. So there's something that you're needing to be committed to, that you're needing to be loyal to, that if you move too fast and if you stick to your timeline and not the divine timeline, then I feel like that there's something that could come off that shows your lack of commitment, okay? Or that can be perceived as lack of commitment. So looky here, with the Temperance at the bottom of the deck, there's definitely a need for patience for this new beginning. You do have to keep persevering forward, but there is a new beginning here it's like on order for you. It's, sometimes when you order a couch offline, or even if you go into the store and you place an order for a couch, you may not receive it for a couple of months, but that doesn't mean it's not coming, okay? All right, Spirit is saying go ahead. Yeah, so we have the Five of Pentacles right here. It is in the upright. So in the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So the Five of Pentacles in the upright really does speak about this poverty mindset, this loss, feeling isolated. You know what I'm saying? There's some type of hardship that you're experiencing, and it's like that you feel like is a hardship, okay? And it's with the Knight of Cups being in the reverse at the bottom of the deck, he's very moody. So I feel like that the steps that you're taking because of this impoverished mindset, I feel like that it's causing you to make some quite moody steps towards your goal. So we have this Six of Cups here. Yep, look, Sagittarius, the past is changing. You know what I'm saying? Like divine timing is at play. Most importantly, though, the challenge here is that with the Six of Cups being here, clarifying the Wheel of Fortune, this is saying that this could be someone from your past, guys, but just take it as it resonates, or it could be for you as it pertains to something that happened in your past. But there are some memories that are taking place. And, I feel like that there is this need to begin to move forward. And there's a need, like, I feel like that the wheel is kind of, like, even though the divine timing is at play, I feel like that the wheel is kind of moving slow because Sagittarius is needing to find this place of forgiveness inside. Like there's a need to find forgiveness inside. And I feel like that the moment that you latch onto that, and then you allow that burden of resentment or regret or whatever it is that you're holding on to, once you allow that to set free, which is what forgiveness does for you, then the wheel can begin to move at a quicker pace for you. The Judgment in the reverse. You know, Sagittarius, with the Judgment in the reverse, there's not only is it making bad decisions, but when the Judgment is in the reverse, it's like this bad decision, it kind of is a repeat bad decision. You know what I'm saying? So this is kind of like refusing to learn the lesson, not quite grasping on that lesson. And so, you know, as a Sagittarius, we have a issue with the tongue. You know what I'm saying? Our mouth can be very reckless. So I feel like that this is saying here, like, hold on, Sagittarius, you've already seen the consequences of not watching the tongue. I released a reading, and it's been getting some traction lately, and it's an older reading, The Power of the Tongue. This is what this is saying here for me, just from Sagittarius's perspective. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, so making sure that you're not placing any unfair blame and being rude and cynical. You know, it wasn't that long ago I found myself in hot water for not really conducting enough research before making a claim. You know what I'm saying? In the Page of Swords, in the reverse, in the Page of Swords in the upright, that is doing your research, that's doing your investigation. In the reverse, it's not quite efficient research. And because of that lack of research there, it could be placing some unfair blame. We have the Four of Swords here in the upright. So what this is saying here for this for the advice from the universe being the Knight of Coins, clarified by the Four of Swords, this really is saying that, you know, there's a need to take a pause, go within. Take a pause and go within and really do some reflecting. You know, I know y'all get tired of these readings talking about letting go of, I'm trying to look for my, I should have. Yeah. Y'all watching it. I'm struggling to put, I want to do some shadow on this Four of Swords. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to apologize so y'all don't have to watch the ruckus. All right, I'm back. I pulled it out. So this is about, you know, this is really saying that it's time to take a hard look at this Three of Swords that is causing you to show up on this guarded energy and not really being open to allowing truth and clarity to come in. There's definitely a need for forgiveness here, guys. And this forgiveness, as I've said before, and I'm sure you guys have heard it before, forgiveness is for you. It is not for them. Sometimes we have to forgive ourselves. Sometimes we have to forgive others. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that forgiveness is not for them. It's to lighten your load, because the wheel wants to turn in your favor. It's in the upright. Damn it. You see how he's holding this. It's like this person, this figure right here is holding this wheel to keep it, like they want it to be in your favor. They're trying to give you this leg up here, but in order for, like, you see how this bear is climbing up on the mama bear? If this baby bear has too many burdens, it's going to only damage the mama bear. And I really do feel like that it's the burdens and the baggage of this Three of Swords that is preventing this wheel from being able to turn in your favor. So, Spirit, I would like a red and a black card off of. The black card is the shadow work and the red card is the trigger, guys. And we'll take that as the black card. I would like a red card for this Three of Swords here, please, Spirit. Okay. So the trigger here is, I will start an argument when I can't verbalize my feelings correctly. Ouch. Does that not coincide with what is being said here with these two cards? Ouch. Spirit ain't playing with us today, y'all. And then the shadow work is quarrelsome. Does this action fulfill an emotional need for you? Does it make you feel more powerful? Is it a bad habit that needs to stop? Absolutely. Look, Sag. So I feel like that. Here's what I'm feeling. So I feel like I've been speaking on a very unhealthy person coming back around, and I feel like that I still feel like this person is coming back around, but in order to get the closure and to be not even get the closure, just to be able to successfully close this cycle out, I do feel like that it requires Sagittarius to make the conscious decision to be logical and non-emotional in this conversation. I feel like that when Sagittarius allows their emotions to get the better of them, it just turns into a battle, and therefore it's like you keep repeating this same cycle, and that's why this idiot keeps popping back up in your life, because we're not taking the proper steps to close this out. We're allowing the tongue to get the best of us, and the tongue is our tongue is literally what is keeping this cycle open, Sagittarius. So let's see. I'm actually going to use a deck I just reset. Let's get some reset energy, Spirit. How is it that Sagittarius, what is it that Sagittarius needs to focus on moving forward in order to close this cycle out? How can Sagittarius align to buy the book? Yeah, I gotta shuffle this deck really good, guys. When you reset a tarot deck, I don't know if you guys know this, but you put the major arcanas in order. You group all the wands, cups, pentacles, and swords. And so I just want to get the deck shook up a little bit, but I did split it to Judgment in the Moon card. So definitely a need to face your fears and do some self-evaluation. Why is it that you feel like it says, when I will start an argument when I cannot verbalize my feelings. So what is stopping you from feeling like you can verbalize your feelings appropriately? And then it's like, when you're not verbalizing your feelings, what the actions that you take, is it benefiting you? Is it getting you? Is it leading you towards the destination at which you choose? Meaning, let's just personal experience is the best way people learn. I'm in a legal battle with my child's father, and this is saying, like, when the opposing attorney and my child's father get manipulative and begin to fabricate stories and stuff, how is it that you're responding? And let's just be honest, my responses have gotten me in some trouble here recently, okay? So this could be saying, like, if you've been doing it this way, if you've been responding in this irrational way, this stoic way, and it's not getting you the outcome that you desire, how is it that you can, like, what changes can be made in order to get the outcome that you desire, and allow that to be the thing that makes that shows you your power? You know what I'm saying? So let's see, Sagittarius. Let's see. That's the word. Not that one. Okay. So we have the Four of Swords again. So there is a need to go through this Four of Swords energy. And actually, Spirit just told me to read from that book, the Four of Swords. So I shall. It says, this deep resting period in your life marks a moment for intentional healing and self-care. More than just integral to more than just integral to your well-being. It is integral. I know I'm pronouncing that word wrong. I pray you follow me. To your being at this time, body, mind, and spirit. How you heal is your choice, and you can find quiet regeneration through sleep and other restorative practices like meditation, journaling, energy healing, etc. Consciously decide to slow down and process. Before sprinting ahead, the hustle can be tumultuous and demanding, and the only person who can really direct your own radical recovery is you. Tend to your wounds, as you may be on the verge of burnout. Your nest will grow. Your nest will grow around you as you sleep, and the landscape of your life will shift beautifully as you fall into your own rejuvenating energy. In your dream state, you will transmute and transform your experiences and emerge renewed, whole, and ready to rise. But first, you must rest. Sweet dreams, sweet chickadee. I give myself permission to slow down and heal. So, let's see, what else? Let's see, what else can Sagittarius focus on? Your happiness. Your happiness. Remaining optimistic. Don't approach, like as you're laying there and as you're going or journaling, whatever healing practice you decide to partake in, don't be pessimistic in the middle of it. Allow yourself to sit and sleep and rest in this place of optimism, happiness, security, feeling secure, knowing that all things are working out in your favor because the universe is giving me a leg up. So there's some exchanging of the gifts. You know what I'm saying? Spirit is trying to clean this up for you. But before Spirit can clean up your reality, Spirit needs you to clean up your insides. Okay? One more, Spirit. Guys, I pray that this message is helping you all on your journey. If you're finding guidance in this message, we would appreciate a thumbs up down below. I know we're 20 minutes in and I'm just now asking, but if you're with me, you're with me. Yeah, the Knight of Swords is here. And the Knight of Swords speaks about bravery and determination. So while this transformation is going to require a lot of bravery from you and a lot of determination, thank you, Spirit, a lot of determination from you, it is like, don't make sure that you're not pressing. Like, don't press, because the Knight of Swords is very impatient. It is. The Knight of Swords can be very impatient. And the reason that he's impatient is because he knows that if he don't get his job done right and on the timeline, then he's got to deal with the King of Swords, who can be very sharp with his tongue. I mean, talking about when the King of Swords starts wielding his sword around, baby, I could put a grown man in fetal position on the floor and crying. You know what I'm saying? So don't rush this and don't become impatient. Make the practical steps so that you can get this accomplished in the best way, in the best way for your best and highest good. Archangel Michael, what is the message here for Sagittarius? Thank you. It says, you and your loved ones are safe. I needed to hear this, guys. I hope that it helps you if you needed to hear it. It is a 5 card, which lets me know that changes are happening. Things are transforming, okay? And then it says, let go of your fear and worry for your loved ones. I am looking after them. And then it says, it's almost over. Your current challenges will soon be resolved and you will be able to look to the future with a smile. Yes, angels of healing are with you. A time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while Archangel Michael enhances your strength. Beautiful energy here, Sag. I'm not done yet. This is just going to be a longer video because I'm also receiving word from Spirit to read by the book for you guys as well. So let's see. What is the divine beloved message for Sagittarius spirit? Fear. I release all fear. I invite you, divine beloved, to move through me in all ways, guiding my actions in every moment. Let me release all fear and feel unbridled openness to the new. Absolutely. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have burden. I accept your help. Change me, divine beloved, into one who gracefully receives all help you send. Let me release the useless idea that I must carry the burden alone. Let me trust that you send the right assistance. May I feel worthy and accepted. Amen. Yes. And then support. Absolutely, Sagittarius. Ooh. Yes, thank you. Support. The right help will come. Allow me, divine beloved, to let go, relax, and enjoy the process, knowing that it's safe to offer all to you, to your capable hands. Let me start that over. Knowing that it's safe to offer all to your capable hands. The right actions are always shown, and the right help always comes. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's beautiful, Sagittarius. Ooh. Well, guys, I'm actually not going to read that because I don't know where the book is. Oh, yes, I do. The Spirit is like, you going to read it? Give me a second, guys. Let me go grab that book. Actually, Sagittarius, that was not the book that I thought I had seen. So, guys, I'm just going to leave this right here. It's Wisdom of the Oracle. So if you guys have that deck or if you want to Google it, I do know that they have the meaning online. It is by the book. I do encourage you guys to read that. I really wish I knew where my book was. Because like I said, I released the reading yesterday. The one that was released at noon. I can't quite remember the name of it. But it came up in that one. And now it's coming up today. And this message was just for Sagittarius. So there could be some significance to that. So I encourage you all to look that up. All right. When the nanny finds the book. Yay, yay, yay. Okay, guys. Let's read this real quick. Oh, I love my nanny. All right, guys. She is a lifesaver. It says, the universe works within the structures of divine law and principle that provide a framework for human experience and evolution. The law of abundance, the law of prayer, the law of karma, the law of attraction, and the law of thoughts. The law of compensation and the law of nature are only a few that are known. These principles create perfect order in operation with a kind of precision beyond human understanding. When revolution has its place in universal law, even revolution has its place in universal law. Human beings, in turn, have their own laws and customs that vary from culture to culture and family to family. Laws keep social order and govern behavior, reflecting on instinctive understandings that harmony is important. This is a time to learn these laws and conform to them, rather than being the rebel and flouting them. When this card appears, submit to structure and follow the rules, even if they seem to make no sense. Release resistance. The universal law will correct any disharmony. For universal law will correct any disharmony. Open your eyes to those universal laws, and it will be easier to go by the book at this time. Now, I'm being led to read the protection message as well. Now is the time for a real change in consciousness. Ooh, I got a vibration off of that. Now is the time for a real change in consciousness as you are incited to revolt. Challenge the structures that are limiting authentic progress. I feel like this is internally for you, Sagittarius. It is not enough to rebel in small ways. This is a call for a revolution. Focus on what you really want to achieve, regardless of whether it feels so far outside of the box that the established order may reject it. Invention, and transformation are rarely comfortable and less likely to be accepted by the mainstream. It may be time for you to say no to the way of your group. Take a stand and make real change. It could be that the structure of your internal world, I felt that. It could be that the structure of your internal world is alerting you to the need for a complete overhaul. This is a time for transformation. I think transformation, I believe, was the overall energy for the daily increase today. So let go of the fear of change. Your intuition will lead you through the darkness. There is no turning back now. Trust that light will dawn. Epiphanies will surely lead to miracles. Sagittarius, I pray that this message offered you some guidance on your journey. If it did, we would appreciate a thumbs up down below. And in all that we say and in all that we do moving forward, guys, let's choose peace. I am sending you guys a big love, a big hug, and bunches of love and light, guys.